Yo, what's going on? Skylord26. First one in the stream. Appreciate it, my dude. Do that. Trying to get my computer to face the right. Happy New Year, everybody. I see everyone joining in. Happy 2019. Oh, we made it another year. Yuri says I lost my girlfriend. If you mean in the passed away sense, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's a horrible way to start the new year. I guess even if you lost her, regardless, that's a sad way. Sorry to hear that. What a downer right on the stream, man. I hope everything works out for you, dude. We got a great community, so reach out to people and say hello in the chat. Elfin, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. What time is it where I live? It is 2:44 in the morning. Yeah. I'm a little bit tipsy, too. I've been drinking. I've been just, having fun making videos and that kind of stuff. Made some random video today. Do I play Rainbow Six Siege? I haven't played it in a while. Lady Pitt, what's going on? Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. Accordion says you and Mr. Nightmare got me into horror movies. Nice. Yeah, the horror is a great section to be in. Movies, narrations, all that. Gaming says we need a podcast from you. I'm gonna probably be doing streams a lot more. I've been trying to get everything worked out. Every time I log in to try to do a stream, things are messed up and it takes me forever to get a stream, but I'm hoping it kind of works its way out. Oh. I just hope for the best, you know what I mean? Hello, Yuri Wolf. Welcome to the stream, and Happy New Year, everyone, who I didn't say Happy New Year to. So I think what I will try to do is see if I can actually get a story big enough on my screen to read for you all. I think that'd be a great way to break in the first stream of the year. Having some technical difficulties, bear with me. Have I ever played Manhunt? No way. Hello, Dark. Brissa, Slumber, Lady. Oh, I wasn't even muted. Yeah, my fucking power cord is what's switching my thing back. Someone asked, did YouTube get you paid? Fortunately, yes, I was able, well, we were able to make enough noise on Twitter to get them to get my main channel monetized again. My second channel, not so much. It's still, not good by YouTube standards, but, I think I'm gonna make a switch in that channel. I'm kinda already been merging the channels and getting some paranormal and all that stuff over on the main channel. So I'm probably just going to make that second channel just a random video channel. Once I make an announcement, I already have a video that I plan on uploading. It's just me trolling on Facebook. I shared it with my patrons. They got to see the video. Essentially just, you know, the random people you'll meet in the Facebook groups who are know-it-alls and talk crap on people and then I call them out for it type of thing. I'm kind of a troll when it comes to Facebook. but in a funny way and a smart way where I articulate what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Do I know Darkness Prevails? I don't like know him personally. Personally, I have worked with him and know him decently well, but not like in real life. Alright, we'll see. I hope the audio is good. If there's any audio issues, let me know. Right off the bat, so there's none. Okay, there's a short one I can go ahead and do. I think that one would be a good one. I already have permission for it too. Everything, and it's a new story. It was actually just posted not long ago. So I think that would work out great for everyone. Okay, I don't have any water near me. All I have is beer. So, I'm gonna try to do this best I can. Hopefully. Yeah, I guess. Are most of my stories real? Yes, I try to get the ones that are on the real side. Okay, so this story was submitted to Let's Not Meet 4 hours ago. Very long ago. And I already have permission for it, so we're good to go. Alright, it was submitted by Once Interesting, and it's titled Man Crawled Through the Window. First time poster, long time lurker. This happened almost 13 years ago, but I think it's worth typing up. At this point in my life, I lived in the bottom unit of a fourplex house in a small city in Canada with my husband. We will call him A. Newborn daughter and a late pit bull pup. I was a new stay-at-home mom to our first child, and my husband works full-time day shifts, leaving between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. Sometimes when A went to work, if he forgot his keys, lunch, or anything else, he would just tap on or slide the window open a little bit to wake me up and have me pass said item to him rather than come back inside to the house. Our bedroom window faucet's in the backyard. Oh, our bedroom window faces the backyard. One morning around 7, I was still fast asleep and I hear our window jiggle and slide open a little bit. I proceed to open my eyes in a half asleep state and called out my husband's name to see what he needed. I was met with no answer, but then proceeded to see a foot come through the window. My sweet, gentle, loves everyone but this man dog jumps up and grabs his foot/leg with his mouth and starts going crazy. My daughter starts crying and I'm just sitting in disbelief staring at the window when I see a tall blonde man with a knife in his hand trying to crawl through. Despite my dog having a hold of his leg, the dog knocked him backwards out the window and I jumped up and slammed and locked it. Flash forward, the police are called and it turned out this man had a little nest in our backyard bushes and has been stalking our house for a while. So he knew I would not be there alone. He was also occupying an empty house down the street and turned out to be very mentally unstable. We moved away from there shortly after, and I hope to never meet him again. Imagine a dude creeping through your window at night. You just wake up and there's just a guy coming in. That would be pretty. There's no bot for the gambling tonight. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, said, are you playing Friday the 13th? Your maker saw you during a month once in a game, and you left because someone didn't give you the propeller. I play it occasionally. It's not very often. I've been playing more Fortnite and Dead by Daylight lately. But occasionally I'll hop on there. Yeah. Do I even English? Not when I'm drinking. I just feel slow in my head when I'm... But I guess that's to be expected. Teddy, what's going on, my dude? Welcome to the stream. I figured you'd make it in here. Prelude, what's going on, dude? Hello, Matthew, I see you. Wild Will was like, no, not Fortnite. I've been actually, you know, I'm not much into the animated graphics like that. I was more of a Battlefield and Rainbow Six Siege fan, but the fact that I'm on PlayStation 4 and they didn't have much for Battle Royales, and I really liked the game mode, pretty much sent me to Fortnite. So, yeah. It's more for the actual gaming experience. Even though, like, I didn't play last season because I was upset with the way they changed the game, but, yeah. I like the Battle Royale scene. I guess that's the best. Am I going to do New Year's stories? I don't really have any New Year's stories, otherwise I would. Am I better than Ninja? No. I don't put 8 hours plus a day in on the game, so all those people that do put that amount of hours in, plus, obviously have the edge. Go Black Ops. Nah. I'm not gonna pay $60 for a game when a game's free. Plus Black Ops, the only time I play Black Ops is for zombies for the most part. Black Ops kinda, after Modern Warfare 3 lost my interest. So, Fortnite's good for me. It saves me $60 and I get the same frustration. It's all good. Do I know Mr. Nightmare? I've worked with him. I don't, like, know him personally, no. Hello, spooky girl. Welcome to the stream. Can you play the story with the crackhead and Rick? I wouldn't know where to find that exactly. I know you can find it in my little compilation. I wouldn't want to try to look that up. It would take a little too long. What state am I from? I am in Arizona. Gaming says, Happy New Year to you and the family. To you and the family as well. I appreciate it. Ditto right back to you. What up, Heidi? Welcome to the stream. Jackie Martin. I'm glad you made it. I hope you're having a wonderful new year. RG says, lovely night. It is. Well, lovely early morning. Jackie says, I'm not gonna lie, I miss the badges and emotes. Yeah, I do too. It took so long to come up with those emotes and all that stuff. I miss it too. I've debated on bringing it back, but at the same time, like, I don't want to reward YouTube with being shady. I brought back super chats as it was, but I don't know. The good thing is I can concentrate more on getting my patrons their exclusive rewards as opposed to having to try to split them up between YouTube and whatnot. I can just make sure patrons taken care of. Speaking of, if you're a patron, make sure you go over there. I got a video completely random of me just trolling a person on Facebook. Well, not really trolling, more of schooling a person on Facebook who thought they were a know-it-all. But yeah, that's like a little preview of what Fear Your Maker will be. Maybe I'll play the video a little later on in stream. I don't know. Pink said, oh man, your maker coming in clutch with the live stream. And no shit, did you say Arizona? I'm in Arizona. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm in Arizona. Been here for a while now. Eddie was like, was wondering when we get another stream. This makes me happy. My doctor tomorrow is going to look at me like I'm nuts. I hope that goes well, dude. I assume that's for your abscess in your tooth. Those things are a pain, man. I know exactly what you mean. I had one of those hit me right before the weekend when they couldn't even get me in. And oh, that is some torture, dude. Like, I was almost in tears. It was so bad. Tooth pain is the worst. Work Professional says, you ever think about making countdown lists videos? I made a couple, but they didn't seem to do very well. So for the amount of time into it, to the outcome, it didn't seem well worth it to me. Not as much as I enjoyed it. Like the video I did today was more or less, I had fun the entire time making it, so it didn't seem like much of a chore. But videos like that, there's a lot of editing that goes in, a lot of research, all that other stuff, writing the script for that. So it's a lot of extra stuff, and if you're not getting the extra views to make it worthwhile, if you're not having fun, it's kind of not worth it. So I had fun with my lists, but it didn't make it feasible for my time. So yeah, there were other things I could enjoy a little bit more, which is what I'm going to be doing with Fear Your Maker, my other channel. Am I ever gonna stream Fortnite? I might stream a game of Fortnite right now. Yeah, I might do that. I know someone here doesn't like Fortnite, so why not torture them for being here? At least they can talk crap on it with all the bugs and shit. What's my favorite topic of creepy stories? Probably like Home Alone or camping or like out in the wilderness type of thing. Johnny Ninja just subscribed. Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome. Hello, Gina. Alright, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and game of Fortnite, I guess. I haven't played in forever, and like I said, I'm tipsy, so bear with me while I die multiple times. Working Teddy Ellis with a $50 super chat. Just says super chat. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Thank you so much. Breaking in the super chats. We haven't had these in, what, a couple months now because of YouTube. So this is the first stream with them back up, and Teddy Ellis coming in huge. For those that don't know, Teddy Ellis has been around the channel a lot, and he's actually one of the people featured in one of my bonus stories that I did. He's Officer Ellis, the twerking cop. He might not twerk, but he gonna twerk in my videos. Wild Will. No, not Fortnite. Is the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, bro. It happens. Alright, you can still chat with me. Teddy is slaying it. He's always slaying it. He got to preview that that little video, that little trolling Facebook video I did. And from his police perspective, it was nice to see that I wasn't too far off in what I was saying. That was cool. Leafier says, hey man, big fan. I appreciate that, dude. Glad you made it to the stream. Preston Garvey says, another settlement needs your help. Man, that's my wife's game. She's the Fallout lady. I guess we'll just try a solo, I guess, right? I guess I could try a solo. Like I said, I haven't played in forever, so it's pretty much gonna be me dying. Yeah. Should put on my hamster. I call him a guinea pig though, because he looks like a giant guinea pig. He looks kind of like mine. But I want the other ones, the different styles, because that one kind of looks like my guinea pig. That one looks like a nip. He's brown and white. And as far as I'm concerned, this is a guinea pig. So I need to unlock that. R1. But look at my little game pig. You like that? Come on, brother. You're gonna say no to Fortnite when it's got a giant mutant guinea pig. Come on. I feel you on that aspect. Man, that beeping is... Alright, pause that fire. I just remembered. Hopefully the game audio is not going to be... Aren't I tired? My sleep schedule has been crazy. I didn't wake up till like 5 p.m. this evening. So I haven't even been up 12 hours technically. So I'm not really that tired, no. Alright, we'll go and start... Oh, wait, I need to mute my television, otherwise there's going to be a mad echo. Headset. Moses says, hi from Riverside, California. What up, Riverside? Leiloni says... Okay, cozy in bed with my dog while listening to the best feeling. That would be, especially now. I don't know if it's cold where you're at, but it's been really cold here. Even in the desert, it's been literally under freezing. So, yeah, that's been very interesting. Feels like my ankles are cold, so I finally started wearing longer socks. Matthew says, I've never played Fortnite. I played it a few hundred hours since like it first came out like over a year ago. I didn't play like any last season. I used to play it a lot, but then it just changed so much. But it's a nice... I just like the battle royale feel, where it's everyone against everyone type of thing, or even when you go in with a team or whatever. I honestly prefer like the duos and whatnot. In fact, I actually was playing duos for my patrons only stream, and then I ended the stream and played a couple more games off stream. And the next game that I got in was with a professional Fortnite player. Some of you that play Fortnite, you might know him, Typical Gamer. Completely random, just ended up in my game. I died right off the bat. He got like 18 kills and brought me to a victory. And when I say pro, I mean like he's won over $100,000 playing the game. He won a tournament. But that was how I met Typical Gamer. That was pretty funny. I thought it was a fake one at first. Turns out he's got like 8 million subscribers on YouTube. So, yeah. Did I get much snow? No, we don't get much snow here. It's only snowed 1 year. The very first year I moved here. Other than that, it just gets cold. Wild Will, I missed the cube named Kevin. What are you talking about? You said you hate Fortnite. How are you knowing the cube's named Kevin? I didn't even play that season. The Fat Walrus says, I have guinea pigs too. They're such cuties. They really are. I didn't know that they would actually make that noise. Like all the noises they make. I was going in for a snake. And then I ended up getting a guinea pig. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, I ended up getting the guinea pigs, and their bedroom was gonna be my recording area and whatnot, but since we have them and I'm allergic to hay, I sneeze whenever I'm around it, so I can't even work in there. So they pretty much have their own bedroom, and I'm confined to a closet to do my stories. Okay, just a tip to everyone. I'm gonna suck really bad because I haven't played in a while, and even still, I'm not very good. But I'm gonna do my best to not die right off the bat. As I die. So for those of you that don't know, what I was doing right there is just harvesting trees because you use them to build in this game. Hey, boy. It's a decent shotgun. Dollface, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you made it. Hope you're having a wonderful new year. I'm gonna turn down that game audio because I have a feeling it's really loud. I'm gonna turn it down to there. Let me know if that's still good. What up, Quinn? Chris, the Chicago kid says your maker playing Fortnite. What the hell? I know, dude. Kind of random, huh? Yes, ma'am. Dollface asks how my year's going so far. It's going good. I spent the new year over at my grandma's, just playing cards, chilling, relaxing with family. Had a couple drinks. Didn't really drink too much, but it was really nice. It's floating. What did I do for New Year? Not really much of anything. Just, like I said, chilled with Grandma. Grandma, played some card games, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna loot all this up and then die right off the bat. As soon as I actually see anyone. Stacy says, probably the youngest listener over here. 1 year old and a unicorn baby. We have to tune out though. You got a 1 year old baby? Is that what you're saying? Dang, little one. I think my little niece listens too. And she's a little less than 1. So might have some competition for the youngest viewer. Regardless, I'll see if I can keep it clean-ish. I don't know, no promises. I kind of let everything slip. Can't really hold that back, you know what I mean? Who's my favorite Fortnite streamer? I watched Nick A30 and I watched Dakota's. I've been recently checking out Tfue. Whoops. But I would have to say probably those ones. Tfue, the big thing I have to say about him is at least he's straight up with who he is. You know what I mean? I think that's what got Ninja in a lot of trouble is he started out like Tfue where he didn't care about his reactions to dying or calling people trash. And then he started going too PC friendly and the audience for this kind of game is honestly, like, not to be mean, it's a lot younger. I think everyone can admit that. Was that a shot at me? Why you gotta be mean, fool? And he's got a quad launcher, too. And there's another one. Oh my goodness. Ah, it wrecked me. Wrecked me. Just got congregated on. Spooky Girl, do you remember when we played Fortnite together? That audio. That I just heard the audio over me and that felt really weird. What was your name? Was it Spooky Girl? I played a lot with a lot of different people, so it's kind of hard to say exactly. Thank you so much, Thomas the Handsome. I appreciate that, dude. I forgot all about the notification. I just heard it come up. It really tripped. Elfin became a patron? I wish it would pop those up so I could see that as well. Wish that was in. See if it even tells me via email. Regardless, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you guys made the stream. Really impromptu and late at night. Hey, we deal. Yeah, I agree. TFU is the homie, and Nick A30 will always be my favorite. Yeah, there's a lot of really good streamers out there. There really is. It's hard to narrow it down. Matthew says, I love how often you upload. I don't even upload that much, my dude. I've been slacking so much. I've been so lazy. It's stupid. I have a video that's ready for tomorrow. That one's been up for, oh, wait. Invite Homeboy up in here. For those that don't know Homeboy, that's Teddy. Teddy, if you're online, you better come join my game, dude. Okay, well, actually, you finish whatever game you're in. Oh, you're in right now? Well, I'm going to take a quick break. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play... What do I want to play? Okay, I'll let you guys choose. Okay, so here's the options of videos you can listen to right now. You can listen to a video that is completely not a scary story. It's me kind of trolling a person on Facebook. It's something my patrons have access to. In fact, Teddy had access to it as well. Or there is a video, the video that will be released tomorrow, which is a creepypasta. I could let you hear. Or I have a story that will... I don't know how long it's going to be till it gets released to the channel. It's not even creepy. It's just more or less a story that I asked for permission for, but then when I got done was like, dang, I don't know if this one would even really fit on the channel very well. So, which one? Which one would you guys like to hear? Eddie says 50 billion invites. Exactly, dude. Exactly how I roll. Efren says, and I don't know much about Patreon. From what I understand, it'll send you an email anytime I post anything. So all the early access videos, the patrons exclusives, all that stuff you can find there. And it'll email you anytime I do something new. And you can go through my posts on there and you'll find an exclusive patron video. That's the deep web video that's like really graphic. Pasta? Creepypasta. Someone said first one. Someone else said one. So we got 2 for the creepypasta and 2 for me just kind of being a dick on Facebook. Well, not even a dick, just kind of informing people. Creepypasta. It looks like creepypasta took the quick lead. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we will do the creepypasta. We'll do that now. We'll listen to the other one maybe later on when I want another smoke break. Okay, so let me get the knife. And Teddy, I'll be back. Nice background. Try to get it off my YouTube. My video manager, because like I said, I already uploaded it. This was uploaded 25 hours ago for my patrons. This will be the video that goes out later. Alright, so it should play as soon as I press. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, and then I will be back in a few moments. Yeah. Enjoy. I'm going to turn it up quite a bit. That way you guys can turn it down if it's too loud, but that way at least you guys can turn it up if you really... Just be prepared for Maybe a loud noise. I would turn your volume. This video is brought to you by my wonderful patrons over on Patreon, obviously. If you would like to help support the channel and get some exclusive content, exclusive live streams, and a private Discord server, make sure you check out the link in the description for my Patreon and become a patron. Can I say patron more? And I hope you enjoy this next story, written by Nick Boddick. And you can find this story along with many other stories that he wrote over on nickboddick.com. Gotta give the OP some credit, you know what I'm saying? And without any further ado, let's begin. If you find a gift that you didn't put under your tree, do not open it. Written by Nick Boddick. Ours was a dark green box closed with red tape wrapped in dark green wrapping paper. I'm going to tell you what happened to us when we found ours, and if you find one and still want to take the chance, then that's on you. My family has gotten big enough to the point where everyone celebrating on Christmas Day just isn't feasible anymore. This year we celebrated at a large American Legion post on the 22nd, just a few days ago. After eating the buffet of food everyone contributed to and visiting family we only see at most twice a year, it was time for presents. Midway through, a gift was picked up by our family friend dressed as Santa. A gift with no to or from tag on it. It was covered in a green wrapping paper so dark that at first I thought it was black. Santa had a bunch of excited children clawing at him for more presents, so he set it aside for the time being, until all the other presents had been gifted. Finally, while all the kids played with their new toys and whined about not being able to open the ones that would be better suited to opening at home, he picked up the dark green box and made a plea for anyone who might have brought it and to whom it might be intended to go to. After some time and everyone claiming they hadn't brought the box, it was decided we'd simply open the box, and if whatever it contained interested anyone, then they'd be the lucky one to get the surprise present this year. Most of my family was indifferent about the mystery present either way, and thus mingled while the rest of us whose curiosity had been sufficiently piqued congregated a few feet away from the tree. My cousin Danny was the one who tore away the dark green paper. Beneath it was a cardboard box of the very same color, itself held closed by tape that was a deep, dark red. He pulled the tape from the box and lifted the flaps. From within he pulled out a small box of markers. This is where things get strange. I'm going to tell you what happened as per my recollection and from my perspective, after which time I will explain why I refer to it as strange. My cousin Danny's 6-year-old son was amongst the 6 of us who wanted to see what was inside the box. Upon seeing what was pulled out of the box, his first words were, "What is it?" Which in retrospect is not something I would expect a perfectly intelligent child to say when looking at a dime a dozen 12-pack of markers. But by that point it had already started. I, as much as anyone else, was in a trance. Anyone else, that is, save for the kids. If I remember correctly, the youngest person that was affected was my 11-year-old cousin Haley. All the other kids, all my little cousins, were still running around playing, while all of us, ostensibly 11 years of age and up, all stood up straight and faced the western wall. The last thing I saw before I unwillingly turned towards the wall was my cousin Danny setting the markers onto a chair next to the one in which he was sitting when he opened the box and stand up. We all stood there transfixed on nothing. About 40 of us. Even my 86-year-old great-aunt, who had been confined to a wheelchair for nearly 2 decades, stood up straight as if she wasn't paralyzed in a fall down the stairs so many years ago. Even though I was under this spell or hypnosis, whatever it was, I was still completely lucid. I was aware of everything going on around in my field of vision. On the very edge of my periphery, I saw something. A man. A man in a black suit and a black pork pie hat. He was whispering into my cousin Jackie's ears just before she dislocated both of her shoulders and started spider-walking around the large room like a deleted scene from The Exorcist. Then he walked further into my line of sight. But I can't remember a single detail about his face. He walked up to my Uncle Steve and whispered into his ear, after which Steve walked up the wall, which was textured and coarse, and began scratching at it with all of his energy. The eggshell white color was soon streaks of red where his fingernails had broken and torn off his fingers. Next was my 15-year-old cousin Haley, who after hearing whatever the man said began to bite her own forearms as hard as she could. Before long, blood began dripping to the linoleum floor. Though all three of them were doing these things that would cause any normal person intense pain, none of them reacted to it. They were like robots. At this point, the kids knew something was wrong. They'd stopped playing and stopped running around, and a few of them were trying to get the attention of their parents, who were still stuck in a trance, seemingly incapable of addressing them. I can say for myself that I wanted to move, but I couldn't. It didn't feel like I was being held in place, but almost like I had no muscles which to move. The man moved to the front of the room and faced us. He spoke to us, but I can't remember what he said. In my memory, it sounded like what adults sound like in Charlie Brown. What I do remember is our responses. All of us in perfect unison. We said three things. To you we bow. We are nothing. You are all. After we said this, he spoke more words that for the life of me I can't remember. By now all of the kids were screaming and crying, but their noise was drowned out by the man's voice. You control us. This we see. I am no more. This is no me. At this point, my body felt like it was starting to be pulled. It felt like someone was pulling another me from me. I can't really explain it. It was like my life force was being pulled from me, but once it was completely out of me, I wouldn't have been dead. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it. He spoke again. More of the same that plays in my head when I try to remember it. Then we tried to respond. Thank you, Father, for this night. You give us all. Please take my... And then I heard an ear-shattering crash to my right. And looking back, I can see my cousin Danny's 6-year-old son with the pack of markers in his hand, hitting his father, who was still as a statue, repeatedly in the leg and hip, trying desperately to get his attention. Then in the midst of his fit, he threw the markers to the ground. And the sound they made when they hit wasn't what they should have sounded like. The sound was deafening. And just like that, everyone came to. Of course, panic ensued immediately. I myself was still frozen in shock. I just stood there, unable to move, unable to think. Just observe. People were comforting their terrified children, helping Jackie with her dislocated shoulders, helping Steve wrap his mangled fingertips, helping Haley with her arms where her teeth had torn away the skin, helping my paraplegic great aunt who had toppled to the ground after whatever it was that was inexplicably keeping her standing had gone away. All of this was going on while I was just standing in the same spot, dumbfounded. Then Danny's son said something that snapped me back. The following will serve to explain why I referred to this situation as strange when I did. What happened to the thing? I looked to the floor at my right, wondering why a pack of markers had made such a noise as it did. But there were no markers on the floor. I looked at Danny and said, "Where'd the markers go?" Still in a state of shock, Danny asked, "What markers?" To which I replied, "The ones from the box." Danny looked at me in confusion. "From the box? You mean the vase Mason shattered?" I didn't know what to say to that, though our cousin Adam, who had been with us when Danny opened the mysterious present, chimed in. What the fuck are you guys talking about? The box had ping pong paddles. Dan, you pulled out the ping pong paddles. My cousin looked down at his son. Mason, were you hitting against my leg? The 6-year-old replied through sobs with, I thought if I broke the cup thing you would answer. None of us knew what to say, but the next realization hit us all simultaneously. There was nothing on the floor. Not a pack of markers, not a shattered vase, no ping pong paddles, no cup thing. No dark green wrapping paper, no red tape, no green box. Nothing. It was as though there had never been a mystery present at all. We eventually snapped out of our confusion and went to help various members of our family who needed it the most. Ambulances came, the Legion post closed early, and everyone in my family went home that night terrified and addled beyond belief, myself included. That night I awoke in a cold sweat around 3 a.m., and I was able to recall perfectly the nightmare that had awakened me. It was from my perspective, and I was back at the Legion post, entranced like I had been earlier that evening. Only this time the man in the black suit and black pork pie hat was standing next to me whispering in my ear. And I still couldn't hear him, but when I woke up I knew what he had told me. There are more presents, more trees, more unsuspecting people, and no one is safe. So if you find a gift under your tree that you don't remember putting there, don't take a chance. Don't tell yourself you must have forgotten about it. Do not open it. Smash it, burn it, throw it off a bridge into a body of water or into a trash compactor, or a wood chipper, if you happen to have either one just laying around. Just please, do not open it. Whoever he is, whatever the present is, it's not good, and you might not be as lucky as we were. So Thomas, to answer your question, and a few of you other that had the same question, I will go ahead and maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll start trying to do a best of 2018 stream. I was just worried about the way YouTube's been with their stupid duplication. Like I don't know what set that off. I had to delete a lot of my compilation videos. So I was just too worried about triggering them again. But I think I'll just go ahead and at least we can listen to them together and try to find our own best. I'll probably start it, like I said, tomorrow or the day after. Quinn says, damn, that story was dope as fuck. Yeah, a lot of people like the stories written by Nick Boddick. He's a big creepypasta author. Really good stories. I highly. Matthew says, not that scary. And that's the thing about horror, you know, is some people find other things scarier than others. Some people find stalker stories scarier because of their own personal experiences. Some find Home Alone. Some find camping. Everyone's got their own particular opinions on what's scary based on their life experiences. So, yeah, that's one of those things, you know what I mean? Can I do cartel stories? If I got some, I would. I might start actually trying to like write my own, just more or less like just more like a documentary type of thing, like covering some of the gruesome things that have happened, not necessarily something that happened like from the normal perspective I do, more like the actual factual type of thing. Wes Mix, I am doing well. I hope you are as well. Doing our first stream. Teddy's dancing now. We're about to... let me turn this back down. The game's probably loud. Alright, Teddy. Alright, Teddy. Alright, let's do it. Whoa, let's do it. Ready up. Are you ready? There you go. He's just being happy with his dances. I'll just give him a gentleman's dab. Gentleman's dab. Maybe do a little bit of that. You like that, Teddy? How did I come up with the name Your Maker? I've been a gamer for a long time. This channel was I have probably like over 300 videos unlisted of video games. I've been on YouTube since 2008 and I posted hundreds of video game videos and got like 200 subscribers after years of doing it. So my name came from in the kill feed where it would say you've been killed by, I wanted it to say Your Maker. But then when I went PlayStation 4, someone had taken that name, so I had to add the 6ix9ine. But Your Maker came from that, so I took it back when I got my channel going, you know what I mean? That's why my gamer tag's got the 6ix9ine instead of just the OG Your Maker. Alright, and Teddy cannot hear me real time unless I have my wife plug in my PlayStation Eye. Did you jump already, Teddy? Where the hell are you going, dude? Mark a spot on the map. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where are we going? Maybe after this game I'll just plug in my eye so at least Teddy can hear me real time. Because there's a little delay, so he's going to be having to try to hear me on the stream and listen to the game, which is going to be really hard for him. So, Teddy, I'm sorry. After this game, I'll go ahead and switch it. I don't know where I'm going. You went Polar Peak? I'm just kind of like cruising, bro. Alright, I'm here at a little house. At the little house on the prairie. The snowy prairie. Oh, I got a present, bro. Teddy, I got a present. But it's mine. That's a minigun. That's a horrible present, Santa. Take it back. I will take the extra mats, though, for sure. I thought you said you need your wife plugged in. That's a good. No. My wife's plugging in the PlayStation Eye right now. Thank you so much, sweetie. She's trying to. I kind of noticed, but I was like blocking it out because it's around my microphone. But she's actually juggling it all, plugging it down. So hopefully Teddy will be able to hear real time here soon. Take care, Dollface. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Catch you in the next stream. Explicit asks, do you have any scary stories in your life that you can tell us while you play or after? I have one that I could tell you about. It was something I was actually going to do for a New Year's video. Don't die, Teddy. I'm not there, brother. Uh-oh. I think my wife pressed a button. Teddy, you're alone, dude. Fight to the death. Okay, turn the PlayStation back on, babe. Okay, yeah. So Teddy, you're alone, my brother. The PlayStation magically on its own with no help of my wife, you know, because she's you know, just chilling, watching a movie, not having anything to do with the PlayStation. You know, it went in rest mode, and now she can't even get it to turn back on. So, avenge me. Is it not turning? You gotta hold the button, baby. Oh, wait. It's flashing. This is the OG PlayStation. You gotta give it time. It needs like 5 minutes to think about what it's. Hold on. Don't rush it. Like me with you, asking what's for dinner. Okay. Are you dead, Teddy? Ah, dude. I was sitting good, dude. I had a present, which gave me nothing and all that good stuff. Okay, but yeah, I do have a story. Remind me to tell you. I'll start telling you the next time I start the next game. It should be plugged in, right, babe? Yeah. Okay. So, Teddy, you should be able to hear me real time. Thank you, sweetie, for ruining everything. What? Yeah, he's going to hear me all the time. He'll hear me cough. Teddy, I think he's pretty... No, I usually mute it because I can. Teddy, you're going to hear my coughing, brother, with my health issues, but I can't mute you if you want to hear it real time. So people on the stream aren't going to hear my coughing, but you will, my brother. I'm sorry. That's life and health issues. But we got to battle through our health issues, right, everybody? So yeah, just remind me of that story. I'll start it up when I get in here. It was one that I planned on doing because it was my story. I don't know, some of you might not find it creepy, but I don't know. I was chased by a dude with a knife at night. It was the year when it was switching to 2000, literally on that New Year's night. Like that was how my Y2K was spent, was running from my mom's ex-husband who had a knife. But I'll tell you guys that in a minute. My stuff's not working, babe. Hold on, it might be the PlayStation. I forgot my own rule of give it time. Okay, Teddy should be able.
It don't bother me a bit.
All right, let's hope I can hear Teddy. We're about to find out. Can you talk for me, Teddy?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I can.
All right, we hear you, brother. All right, cool. Everybody, this is Officer Ellis. He's rocking the guinea pig too, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna be guinea pig brothers. We're gonna be guinea pig brothers. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, my PlayStation just randomly went in sleep mode. I don't know what happened.
Oh, mine does it all the time.
I think my wife accidentally pressed the button, but I'm just trying not to blame it on her, you know. She was doing me a solid, so you. All right. My locker. I don't know if this is like the whole locker. Like I said, I haven't played in a while. They've changed so much since then. I got like all the OG umbrellas. Like before there was even seasons. Forgot those. Remind me next game, and I'll show my locker. And I'll start the story once we land and get a loadout. The story of my turning into the year 2000. I don't even think Teddy, he might have heard this. It's like a story I actually told on the channel probably like 2 years ago. But it was more or less just like me rambling, kind of like I do at the end of my videos. I've done that for a while, just with different things, whether it be making up a story, or I used to talk about the stories, or I throw in my own story, or even a video of me, things like that. But I'll start the story once we land. And you all can enjoy or not enjoy. I don't really care. Where do you want to go, Teddy? Mark it on the map, my brother.
Let's just drop right away.
Okay. Wailing Woods.
That is exactly where I wanted to go.
We're probably going to get some stream snipers, but I ain't worried about it. It's not like I'm really good enough to even worry about it. I would die to someone who's not a stream sniper.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to land right here. You can land in the middle if you want. I'm going to loot this house. This is my building right here.
I'm just gonna do my best not to land on a tree.
Oh, dude, that's so brutal when that happens.
Okay, whatever. A hand cannon's fine. It's better than...
Why is it not building? Okay. The long Halloween, are you heading to bed? Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll be starting this story. Actually, I could probably start it now. I gotta...
There's people in here.
Oh shit, there is. We're fighting to the death, brother. They're up here by me. Bombs out, bro. Knocked one. Hit the other real good. I can't get up to him. Oh, I teleported, bro. I gotta come back. I killed this buddy. Haha, fuck you, bitch. Alright, I'm gonna C4 or TNT this guy. Oh, he's right there. Got him. What happened to you, bro?
Bro, he had a shotgun.
Yeah, you gotta duck and dodge, brother. Duck and dodge, brother. Duck and dodge, brother.
Oh no, there's no ducking and dodging that.
Alright. I'm gonna head through here. Okay, so the story of my... Okay, so for those of you that have been around a while, you can go through another... Oh, you're scared. Here's a med kit.
Yeah, I'm mildly scared. Don't judge me.
No, in my head I was thinking about it. Sorry, man. Okay, so it was the whole Y2K scare thing. Like a lot of people, it was when computers were coming big, internet was becoming big, and everyone was afraid like the computers weren't programmed to be able... There's a green pump up here if you need it. They were afraid that
I have a green one.
Okay. They were afraid that the computers were all gonna collapse, planes were gonna fall from the sky, like all kinds of stuff was gonna happen, you know? So, I got a present.
Why are you getting all the presents?
Because I'm killing everybody.
I'm feeling gypped here, okay?
Because I'm a man. So it was the whole Y2K scare thing, and we were just going to Oregon. We hadn't moved up there at the time. I was living in California. And we went up there to visit my mom's ex-husband's sister at the time, so kind of like my aunt-in-law, I guess you would say. But went to go visit them, and we were staying in like a motorhome outside. And it was just... We were up there for, I think, Christmas and the New Year. And so we were out there, and it ended up getting close to midnight at that point. And her husband at the time was like super drunk. Like he was an alcoholic for sure. And he used to beat the shit out of us. But we ended up... He started beating my mom. And you know me, I've always been like a scrawny kid and whatnot, so I wasn't sure if I could take him or not, but I wasn't gonna let my mom get beat, so I shoved him, and we were in this tiny ass little motorhome thing, and I shoved him, and then he just got mad at me and started chasing me, which was cool, you know, at least it was me over my mom. And like the funny thing, I remember what I was wearing and everything, because I was wearing a white shirt with a dark overcoat and everything, and I remember he started chasing me into the woods, and it was the woods we happened to play in all the time. So I knew the woods really well. It was where we were running back to the school and all that. So he's chasing me with a knife, and I take off down the path, and I knew there was a little jetty off of it. So I ducked back in one of the little cutoff things and covered my white shirt up so he wouldn't see it. Sorry, Teddy, I teleported, bro. I'm just kind of in my story zoning out. It's back in the middle area. You're going to see it. It's the second teleport back. And so then he starts chasing me. I cut off on a small path, and I noticed that my white shirt in the moonlight's really sticking out. So I cover myself up with my jacket, like close it. I didn't zip it up. I just closed it, so I was quiet. And he walks by, like I hear him walk by with his knife. It was crazy as shit. Like they're one of the craziest things, especially for like, wow, that was probably like a 12 at the time. And so he fortunately walks by, and I know that the next turnaround in the path is at the high school that was close by. So it was like almost a quarter of a mile away. So as soon as he walks by and I hear him go out of the way, I duck back out on the trail, and I hear my mom calling for me. I'm trying to be quiet at the same time as to not draw his attention, but I hear her calling for me. And so I make it back to her and whatnot. And I don't know how long it was. Like, my memory's so crazy at that whole time of my life. But, yeah, he ends up coming back, and I remember just the look in his eyes was crazy. He didn't try anything again. People hate here, Teddy. He didn't try anything again, but, like, it was just crazy getting chased. Is that you shooting?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. It was just crazy getting chased by, him drunk as fuck with a knife. Like,
did you really have a porta fortress?
no, I just picked it up to throw it down.
Oh, okay.
There's a plane. 255. Another one coming in at us.
Ooh, there it is. He took particular exception to me being in a tree.
But yeah, that was how my New Year's was spent, and then I was in bed before New Year's even started. Get up here. Too late. Are they down there with you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try to no scope. They're in our porta fort. Oh shit! He just no scoped me, bro. Ah! He no scoped headshot me. I don't even know if I had shield or anything actually. He's right below you. Sorry for the chat. I've been so distracted trying to tell a story and fight at the same time. Ali Star says, by the way, why the hell didn't it notify me that you were streaming? YouTube has been doing that. Like, a lot of my subscribers never even know I post. My views are so bad now. Like, I have people unsubscribed for nothing that come back like months later and be like, oh, I thought you just hadn't posted in forever. Turns out I was automatically unsubscribed. So that's YouTube being YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Janelle says, I love you so much, your maker. I'm one of your loyal subscribers. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I'm glad you made the stream. Nancy says, I'm so sorry that happened to you. You were just a kid. You know, that wasn't even like the earliest memories I remember were like sexual abuse, kind of a deep subject, but sexual abuse and physical abuse. Not by my mom. My mom was always like hardworking at work all the time. I think that was the issue, is it was like a lot of her husbands. And yeah, it was crazy when we were kids. Going back, I wish I could change a lot of things I did too, because I don't think it reflects who I am as an adult. I'm fortunate that it changed me, but I wasn't happy with how I was as a kid, but I'm happy with the way I turned out. I think I got more of a clean head on my shoulders. Fortunately, you know, we were able to stay tight with my mom, you know, and everything, so she kept us well family orientated. I think that's what I'm looking for in that area, but no, each of us went through our own things, as do everyone. Everyone goes through their own things, you know. That's just my own personal thing. But no, like, she had an ex-husband who used to, like, hold me up by my throat and be asking me questions while he's choking me up against a wall. And I'm like, I can't answer. You get choked more. Like, I've been through, like, a lot of shit. But it just shapes me into who I am today. And I like to think that I turned out pretty damn well. Save for who I used to be as a kid. Yeah, I see a lot of same, sounds like my childhood. And that's why I shared it. And it's not as rare as a lot of people think. I mean, I guess it kind of is if you're in a certain group, but there's a lot of people that have the rough upbringings, so that's why I feel a little more open, you know, sharing it, because it's one of those good things to know that it actually, you're not alone, I guess, kind of thing. I've come to more or less just accept. I mean, you can't change your past, none of that. You can just grow from it, so don't let it define you. Using it as an excuse of how you turned out as an adult is one of the worst things you can do. Like, in my opinion, the people that have gone through that and turn out just like that are the biggest pieces of shit ever. Because they've gone through it, and they choose to let other people go through that, or if not worse, because they want to blame it on something else. And it's not the way it goes. You go through it, you know what it feels like, so you shouldn't want that on other people. So, I think it made me into a good person in the long run. as unfortunate as it is. But there's a lot of things in life that really sucks when you go through, but looking back, it defined you as a person. So it ended up being what made you who you are. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Jennifer says, you're the best you maker. Love and support from Vermont. Hello, Vermont. From the Arizona desert. I appreciate the love and support. Glad you made the stream. We can watch Officer Ellis here. Dance on the, get on the pool. Dance on that diving board, bro. Or not dance, but jump on it. You can bounce. Yes. I wish it did like you did a cannonball or something in the kill feed. You can check those restrooms up to your catty corner right. It doesn't look like they've been looted. You might find something up in there. Maybe some shields or something.
Yeah.
Break that wall next to you if you want to. You can just claim that as yours. I don't know if you're just wanting to hide it out or what.
I mean, I'm still in the circle.
Yeah. Samuel says, why are you up at 3 a.m.? My sleep schedule has been crazy. It's actually like 4 a.m. I haven't been waking up till like 5 p.m. My recording's easier done at night. Dude, I love the hamster, how he does the little gun things. He's just like, pow, pow. But yeah, my sleep schedule is crazy.
Me and my little 5 shield.
Hey, you don't even have a shotgun either, bro. You got like nothing. You don't have shit, bro. One fucking balloon. Not anymore. Wolf of Verdum says, you know, I'm glad I was messing about on Twitter. Otherwise, I would have never known you were streaming. Yes, in fact, we had a comment just like that a few minutes ago. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like to tell my people that I'm streaming. So I've learned to share it on Twitter. I didn't share it on Facebook. I should have, but I didn't. I gotta share it everywhere except YouTube. It's the craziest shit. Like, my people don't get notified. I'll have people come back months later and be like, I didn't even know you posted in months. And I'm like, thanks, YouTube. My views have been abysmal. Like, a quarter of the subscribers I gain have been gone immediately just from automatic YouTube deletion. So, like, I'm not gaining any headway subscriber-wise. Like, it's just been motivating overall. And I think that's why I haven't posted too much. It's just, like, so demotivating when you see your fucking channel dying. And it's a lot of people that just be like, I didn't even know you posted. And it's like, thanks. I mean, it's not the people's fault. It's YouTube's fault. But I'm going to get back into it this year. I'm trying to diversify so that way I'm more... hyped about doing things. Like the video I did earlier, I just did it out of nowhere. It was just for fun, you know, and it was nice to do that. I haven't done that in a long time with all the stress of YouTube. Make a video for fun. So it was cool. I mean, that video is not a scary story one. That's gonna be like entwined on what I'm doing with Fear Your Maker in the future. But yeah. Nancy says, so is mine. I stay up all night and sleep all day. Yeah, my wife got me into hers, man. She has well, we've always been night owls, but it's just like I can flip my schedule, but she's a night owl at heart, you know, and can't do it. So it's super hard. Like I try to flip it for her dental appointments so I can drive her, and she's barely flipping them. Build a ramp so you can get up there, bro. Yeah, I feel you. I've always been a night owl. Even my jobs, I always choose the graveyard shift or swing shift. I love going to the lake at like 2 in the morning, doing that kind of thing. Moises says, why is YouTube doing this? I have no idea. I've pretty much come to no conclusion. I think the only reason they remonetized my channel is because we got enough noise made on Twitter. And they were tired. Because you could look up YouTube support and the first 2 pages were like all the newest and top were all about my channel and whatnot. So they were kind of forced to try to fix it. Now they're slowly trying to fix others. There are some that have been fixed, but others that haven't. Even my second channel hasn't been fixed. So for my second channel, like I ended up privating all the videos because what they told me the reason they demonetized my channel was for duplication. So I was afraid, since like my fire background, like that I'll pop up right now, my fire background that you see right there, that was me at the lake at 1 in the morning after one of my graveyard shifts, going down with my wife, and we were doing late night swimming. Like, it was me recording a fire. But I used that in a lot of my videos, so I was afraid maybe that was triggering the duplication thing. So I deleted a lot of my Your Maker videos that might have had the same background, and I also privated all my Fear Your Maker in case that was what the issue was. That's why all the Fear Your Maker videos are gone. Is I was trying to figure out what's going on. So for Fear Your Maker, they still haven't remonetized it, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of change it to just like a random channel, me trolling Facebook or me playing video games or whatever, you know, just keep it different and just refer everyone who's subscribed over there over to the main channel, which I've already started to condense onto the main. So I hope that makes sense. Just been a whole thing, like I just got to try to adjust to what YouTube's doing. Oh, bro, build a wall, build a wall, build a wall, build a wall, build a wall. You didn't build the wall.
No, I did not.
You're gonna take damage. You just gotta keep hoping.
They can't fucking hit me.
You just gotta keep hoping that the other person sneaks up and takes them out. Stand up and run. You'll move a lot faster and won't get sniped. Build when you're going to. Jump, 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 jump. Don't stand. Yeah, you gotta make sure to jump. It makes it a lot harder to track you. Good stuff though, dude. 3rd place. Good stuff. Yeah, if you just jump, it'll help you a little bit. I don't even know if you can hear me. It cuts us off. Quinn says, Nook, I love Fear Your Maker for paranormal activity. Yeah, I've been slowly merging the channels, so you'll find paranormal stories on my main channel. It's not like they're gonna disappear. I'm just gonna merge the channels and make it so that way, I don't know, make it more different. At least I'll be in a couple of different genres. I don't really know. And it'll also hopefully motivate me more for my main channel too.
Attention is split between the game and the chat stream.
If you want to watch the chat, that's fine. I'll do some solos. I ain't tripping. It's up to you, brother.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
I feel you though. Yeah, trying to span your attention both ways. But yeah, both channels will have their own. What's my second channel? My second channel is Fear Your Maker. Essentially, just add the word fear before your maker. That's my second channel. It's got like 60,000 subscribers. I can't do a live stream reading that Florida shower. I would get a copyright strike so fast. I would be totally down. Like I even want to like maybe try to reach out to Stephen King and be like, yo, is there any like short, because I heard he writes short stories for college students and stuff. It'd be like, can I read any of your stories on a stream? No. Nah, let's go whaling again, bro. I'm gonna go to my house, Teddy. You can go to the middle if you want, or if you're scared, you can tag along.
Right on that chest. Because I'm not seeing anybody else around us.
Yeah, I like this area because you can loot up. It's not as heavy RNG. Like, you have a chance to try to get a shotgun and be able to fight.
Really bush.
Yeah, so you would have never
He
got
came
that
from a
anywhere
bush.
else, bro. I got a trap, bro. I have a tactic that I like to do. That I like to do. And it's gonna be amazing. Alright, is that you? Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, they can strike you for that, Lord. I'm not reading my own property. Same like people get strikes on the channels for reading stories without permission. Like, there's a lot of people right now that are actually, a lot of Reddit people that are getting pissed off. People are reading their stories without permission, so they're going through and striking channels. I have a mini over here. Oh, yeah, over there. I'll carry it for now. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are pissed off, so you gotta really be really careful. Like, all of my stories, I have permission for, so I don't gotta worry about that. I can prove all that.
Fucking porta teleporter thingy.
Oh, nice. Porta rift.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm trapping the rift, so that way it's ours. If anyone jumps in the rift, they're gonna be down 150 health as soon as they run through. Actually, I think I just ran into you. Yeah, the Bible is a little different, bro. I think the Bible is one of more of those, there's not really, like, someone who can hold a solid copyright to it. But, like, a copyrighted work like that, or any other book, like if I did a Stephen King book or any of that, yeah, that's all copyright protected. So you can't just, narrate it. I got a scar.
Of course you get weapons. I just went through this portal. Oh, we're in the circle.
Oh yeah, that's why I trapped that area. Because now anyone who wants to go through it won't be able to. Well, they will, but they'll take 150 damage. Dude, you can even down people and they'll just essentially drop because they can't open a parachute. They'll go through the rift and just drop on the ground. Funniest stuff. Wolf says, okay, I understand privacy and whatnot, but how can you get mad at someone for reading something you post on an open forum? Because you didn't post it to their community. You posted it to that other community, which makes sense, you know? Like, when I started my channel, like, that's what all of us did, is we just went on Reddit and we just found the stories and we didn't ask for permission, you know? We just narrate them. And in retrospect, you know, I can see why that's wrong, because it doesn't have written in there that it's just public. I mean, I can see, you know, both ways, I guess I should say. But, yeah, now we all, make sure to get permission and whatnot. So I think it's really, honestly, a lot of the smaller channels that would have to worry about it. The ones who don't have people submitting stories. And, like, the hard thing is like, even a lot of stories, like, I've missed out on some great stories because I had to wait for permission. There were some that they just didn't give me permission, whether they didn't like my narrating or whatever. There's a big shield up here, bro.
I'm a bush.
Come over here. Turn to your right and come over. There's a big shield up here. I'm gonna check this city over here. But yeah, that's what a lot of us used to do. So I think it's gonna, like I said, there's a lot of people that are upset in the Reddit community, and they're gonna be striking a lot of people that don't have their permissions, that have just been using the stories and whatnot. But back then, we used to just grab them. Like, I remember me and Corpse, we used to message and be like, yo, I'm gonna just use this story. That way we wouldn't have repeats. And now that's why USC has so many repeats, is people have to wait so long for permission as it is. By the time they get permission for the story, they're like, I don't want to have to, like, not do it because someone else already did it, type of thing. Like, it's really like a hustle. I mean, fortunately, the way I see it is a lot of narrators bring their own things. I mean, it does suck to hear repeats, for sure. I think everyone can admit on that. But a lot of people do bring their own things, so it's just the hopes that you'll get, where is that? Is that up above? That's gonna break the chest.
Okay, I'm gonna need my little hamster to stop popping out of this bush.
There's a big shield up here. I don't know if you can carry it.
I can't.
Good morning. Who joined? Someone said good morning. Latoya, welcome to the stream. Good morning. I hope you've been having a wonderful New Year's. New Year, not New Year's. It's not plural. Just been chatting about things and whoops. Chatting about things, playing some video games, told a couple stories. Letting some exclusives ones be heard. Possibly here in after this game, a video that's not even related to stories, but kind of a preview of what Inferior Maker might be. Just me trolling on Facebook. I have too much fun trolling people on Facebook. It's kind of stupid, honestly. I've had people like meet me at 2 and try to meet me at 2 in the morning at a bar, like some stranger, because they're so pissed off. Like, it's so. I gotta find that story. That would be a great video. That would be a great second video for that one. Like, I'm just such the ultimate troll, but I'm not like a troll like stupid. I'm just like a troll like pointing out their stupidity, but I'm a kind of super blunt dick about it. You still have that rift, yeah?
Yep.
Ooh, there's a sniper up here, bro. Do you want a quad launcher? A quad rocket launcher?
No.
Suck. Okay. I'm gonna head back. Oh, whoa, whoa. You're so far away from me, bro. Well, I guess you don't even need the rift. I didn't know we were separated that much. Well, I will make my way up to you. You do your thing. Stay alive. Don't die.
Oh, that's gonna be easy. I'm a bush.
I'm a bush, man.
I'm literally just sitting in one spot right in the inside of the circle. If somebody walks right up on me, I might be screwed, but from a distance, you're not going to be able to tell that I'm not just a regular bush.
Moises says, have you ever met up with your fans? I think I've had a fan see me. They mentioned that they saw me at a grocery store in town, but I haven't, like, met up with any fans. I don't think I really have that many in town, so it wouldn't even be, like, that much of a meetup.
Bro, you better hurry.
Yeah.
You're gonna get caught by that circle.
I'm on it. Efren says, yo, I've been trying to donate, but it's not letting me. Try the Streamlabs link in the description. That's through PayPal. I'm gonna fly past you, bro. I'm going Pleasant. That's through PayPal, and that'll also... Oh, there's people right in front of you, bro. They see me. They hit me with a sniper, bro. I'm dead. Yeah, that's snipe, dude. The Bahu snipe. Where? How do I get to the next player? Oh, there we go. Just automatically. Do you have a suppressed weapon? No, you don't even have a suppressed weapon.
No, I don't have a suppressed weapon.
But yeah, if you do the Streamlabs,
Are they
it'll.
sitting on top of that supply drop?
Oh yeah, no. They're closer, right where those builds are. You see them? I just got hit with a snipe, dude. It took 100. He had a heavy sniper. It took 150 of my health right off the bat. So he got lucky with a body shot. He probably hit me in the toe, and it gave him the full 150. That's how that sniper is, dude. It's a beast. I love that thing. You'll do that 90% of the time. You just gotta hit him anywhere, and it's 150 damage. But what was I saying? I don't remember.
We were talking about Streamlabs.
Oh yeah. The donations and Streamlabs should work also, or the super chats in the chat. I've been talking about donation way too long. I just kept getting sidetracked talking. They're right to your left. Do you see them?
Yeah. The question is,
It's so stupid, dude. It's so stupid. Take care, Lord of Shower. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful night. Or day.
This puts a whole new definition to a ghillie suit. Shit, I'll hide in the bush until it's me and one other person. I have the distinct feeling my bush is going to be less effective in this terrain. Oh god, they see the moving bush! No, he's not. Where'd he go?
Come on, Teddy! Yeah, Teddy! Yeah! You got it, Teddy. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Surprise bush. That's what that was. Surprise
Dude,
bush.
I don't know how he didn't kill you, dude. That is amazing. And Teddy got the kill right there. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Janelle. I really do appreciate the kind words. I'm glad you saw that video. I'm actually probably gonna re-narrate that video. Because I think back then I was using like my cell phone to record it. So I kind of want to do it on my new microphone and everything. And I actually wrote that story down because I figured it'd be easier for me to tell if I wrote it down in a story format as opposed to go off the top of my head. So I still have the notebook that I wrote it down in. So I think I'm going to just re-narrate it here soon and do that because I think it's still a really good reminder.
Oh, the puppers. Yeah, my boy.
What up, the dark somnium? Good stuff. I'm glad you killed someone with that bush, dude. That's funny.
I didn't think I was gonna get anybody with that bush.
I didn't think so.
He didn't shoot at me.
I don't know why. It was like in slow motion. Both of you were just sitting there waiting for your shot, and no one was comboing. Like they just shot. You guys shot your shotguns and just stared at each other while the shotguns waited to shoot again. It was the funniest shit. Jenna says, you don't sound 31, you sound 18. Oh, I appreciate the kind words. No, I'm 30. Been through a lot.
Old man.
Rig B. What's up, my dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you around. I've been seeing you in Breezy streams. I more or less lurk over there. I noticed she switched over to Twitch primarily. Which Twitch doesn't like me much. It makes the videos load forever, so I don't do that. Dark Simonian, careful with the self-advertisement, my brother. I appreciate the offer to squad up, but me and my boy Teddy, we're just gonna mosh it up for now. This is kind of a chill stream. Feel free to invite, like add me, whatever. Might mosh sometimes. I add a lot of people, but careful with that self-promotion, my brother. Alright, whaling, dude. How old was my daughter when she died? She was 3 years old. She was almost 4. Almost 4 years old. She was almost 2 months exactly from being 4. We do have at least another team here.
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody open up right behind me.
Yeah, there's one behind me. Yeah, when my daughter passed away, that would have been our first Halloween together, too. Because of the military and whatnot, I wasn't able to spend Halloween with her, so, that was set to be our first Halloween. She passed away on October 7th. Her birthday was December 2nd. I need a shotgun, bro.
All I have is a freaking SMG.
I don't have mats, and I don't have a shotgun. I got a deagle.
Mats.
I'm going. Oh, that's you. I was about to tackle you down, dude, and fight you. I was shooting your ramp to fight you. I thought you were an enemy.
I was wondering who was shooting at me because I just watched you come through the.
They're in this house.
Like, wait,
they're in this house. They're in this house with me. I teleported. They might come through this tunnel. Don't! Just so you know, if you walk forward, you're teleporting back. I have a deagle and then an SMG. Here they come. I hear them above us. Well, they used 2 disco bombs.
I don't think they realize where we are.
Oh, oh, what a bitch. He porta rifted.
You wanna come,
I'm coming back. They're here.
Yeah, I know, I hear 'em. Son, you better hurry.
I don't have mats.
Above us.
Run through the portal as soon as you get up. Get out of here. They're there. I'm almost dead. Oh, I'm out of mats. Oh, he's almost dead, bro. It's only one. Go, 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 go. He's back in the hole. You gotta rush him, bro. He's to your right now.
Yeah, I hear him.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, my man.
Eagle.
Angelica Rocks, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you made it. I appreciate the condolences, everybody. I'm trying to get off the topic, yeah, but I'll definitely re-narrate this story. It's one of those really, like I said, I've been through a lot of shit in my life, but I think we all have. Wolf says there's so much going on, I'm confused. Yeah, those portals add a whole new dimension for sure. Teleporting and all that good stuff. Thomas the Handsome says, short stream, it's almost been 2 hours. I know. I know. What's crazy is my patron only stream ended up going like 8 hours. I was like, this is going to be a short stream, guys. And then I did like an 8-hour stream.
8 hours later.
Mm-hmm. Daniel says, I love your content. I appreciate that, dude. Bad Wolf 151 with a $20 super chat says, thank you for the stories and streams. Until next time, your maker. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm sad to be seeing you going, and I really do appreciate the support. Let me get some num num sugar buns. Yeah, baby, give me those sugar buns. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. I love that notification, though. I think that's perfect, too. I hope you have a wonderful night, Bad Wolf. Thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate it. Jerry says, it's been forever since I managed to get to one of your live streams. Seems I'm like late to the party, though. Late to the party, though. Yeah, a little bit. I'm a couple hours, but hey, better late than never, right? Chris, top of the morning, back at you, sir. Rigby says, you still play Dead by Daylight, your maker? I do occasionally. I hopped on the other day just for a little bit of the double blood points, but I haven't been on it too much. I've been doing this because I have the battle pass. So I've just been trying to do the grind to make sure I get the battle pass done. That way I get the free battle pass next year, all that good stuff. Leafy says, this is my first stream with you. So jazz. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, my streams are really impromptu. I'm actually going to be working on a schedule. I'm just trying to get everything working properly so that way when I plug everything in, it actually works. And then I can set up an actual schedule because I want to set up an actual video schedule as well as a stream schedule. So, yeah.
I kill for a bush.
The Dark says, hey, your maker, just in case you didn't see, I wanted to clarify, I wasn't trying to self-advertise. I just thought it was funny that we were doing the same type of stream. Hey, no, I appreciate you pointing it out, my dude. I just, if I did something like that, you know, I'd have to let other people that would be like, hey, you let that other guy. And it's just those dotted lines that everyone sees. But I can appreciate a fellow tuber doing their grind. And I do appreciate it. Asking up if we wanted to squat up. Lucinda, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Says, I just woke up and found you on. Yeah, I've been on a couple hours now. Kind of just, you know, one of my random streams. I think I'm known for those now. It's about how I do things, just completely random. Melanie asks how old I am. I am 31 years old. 31.
My little hamster just got so excited that I got that chest.
Dude, I love the little... It's a guinea pig. Call it a guinea pig from now on. It's not...
Hamster.
It's... Dude, there's no hamsters that get that big. Guinea pigs aren't supposed to be on a wheel because it's bad for their back. But it's going to be a guinea pig from now on because a guinea pig's the only thing that sensibly is that size. So you call it a guinea pig from now on. Nightmare Files. Going good, dude. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping in the stream, dude. For those of you that don't know, I posted a video last night, too. So if you didn't catch my video last night, make sure you go watch it. Because I need them views, you know what I'm talking about? Got bills to pay. But yeah, I did post a new video, and there'll be another one later on today. In fact, that one's going to be Creepypasta. The people that have been in the stream for a while got to hear it a little bit earlier. Thomas says, your maker, have you seen that Mr. Nightmare did a face reveal on his social media? My wife found out a while ago. She was on famous birthdays, and she found a face shot of him a while ago. It's just nothing I mentioned because I didn't want people to know in case he didn't want it well known. So, yeah, I've seen a face. Good looking dude. Good looking dude. Seen a view of the area he lived in when he showed it in a video too. Nice and remote. I enjoy it. I'm a little bit jealous that he's out in the middle of nowhere. I like the middle of nowhere. Oh, you know.
I'm gonna pretend like that rocket wasn't aiming for me.
No, they weren't aiming. Oh, dude. Trying to get that video so it'll work for... Oh, it's not. What the hell? Today's lesson in driving is brought to you by this guy and his son, one of our awesome local community members. What's going on right now? I don't know. His post goes as follows. That's gonna be something for a little bit later. That's that random video I was telling y'all about. I'm gonna let y'all get a sneak peek. Oh, gold scar, bro. Gold scar. If you don't win this, then you don't win this.
If I don't win this, I'm gonna be embarrassed for myself.
Dude, what are you doing? Stay in there. That's the gaming center. Get that shotgun, and you just hide in a corner in the gaming center. Once you shoot, hey, as soon as you shoot your shotgun, press L1 to go over to your SMG and start shooting. You gotta get good with those combos. That's what a lot of the good... I'm horrible with my combos. But I'm just telling you, do as I say, not as I do. But if you actually shoot that shotgun, switch over to that SMG, you're gonna kill them a lot faster. It's just, I'm so hard ingrained in other games where you can't switch over fast. But you're so versatile and everything. You know, you're the best. You got this win. There's no one that can beat you. You just watch that doorway. That's your doorway. Okay?
Unless they come through the wall.
Or the window. Or the window.
Oh no, I'm in a very tactically advantageous corner here. I can see both the window and the door. I am gonna have to move when the circle closes.
Dark Neon says, if I may say so, back when you used Fear Your Maker, you posted a video about people submitting artwork and music, and I emailed you a bunch of tracks. You're one of the reasons I started my page. I appreciate the kind words, dude. I get a lot of emails. I think I remember getting a whole bunch of music tracks where I had permission. Or was it audio tracks for stories? I get a lot of those. But yeah, dude, I really appreciate the support. Rigby says, yeah, I'm pretty bad at this game. Bro, me too. Me too. I played most of it on a controller, and then I switched to keyboard and mouse, and I still got to learn all the controllers, you know. What's going on, Jason Mendoza? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having a wonderful morning / night. We're watching Officer Ellis from our stream right here do his survival thing, try to get this W for us.
I didn't even know I had a fucking turret.
Nice try, dude. Not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brief intermission. I'm gonna let the stream watch that random ass video that I did that you got to see earlier. Oh, you can't even hear. So I posted a video. This is gonna be one of the first videos I do to Fear Your Maker once I like announce that it's doing kind of a change in the topics and whatnot. So this next video you're gonna hear is me. These are my replies. It's kind of just like I wouldn't even say I'm Facebook trolling. I'm just more like breaking down stupidity for people in front of them. Teddy got to hear this too already, but it's gonna be me. You'll hear my answers to someone else's Facebook post, and I break it down on why they were wrong. Just essentially pointing out their stupidity type of thing. And I don't know, driving gets on my nerves, so it's kind of my pet peeve. And honestly, a lot of you probably won't like this video, but I really don't care because you're watching a live stream. So this is just going to be a lot more personalized where you get to see behind the scenes and all that stuff. So I'm going to try to play this, and hopefully it works so you all can hear it. I'm not really sure if it will, but we're going to give it a go. Teddy, you're probably going to have to watch the stream if you want to watch it again with everyone. Alright, I'm going to give it a go. Today's lesson in driving is brought to you by this guy and his son, one of our awesome local community members. His post goes as follows. Onion to the prick who sideswiped my son's car simply because he was cautiously merging onto the 95 from the left turn lane in front of Food City. Arms waving, yelling, "Yeah, we hear you, California." Then, chased my boy down and screamed at him. My kid cares about his stuff. Works full-time, goes to school full-time. Yup, 4.0. Helps me out with his younger brother. He's the kind of kid a lot of you complain doesn't exist anymore. So be on the lookout of a big white truck, Dixie something, construction, or maybe contracting on the door. Phone number started with a 760 area code. If this is you, PM me. If you see this motherfucker, please forward me the rest of the number. I just want to have a visit with the guy. Smiley face. Alright, so let's take a second and break down what he actually said. Apparently, his son was trying to merge from the center merging lane onto the highway, but ended up getting sideswiped and chased down. But to clarify a little, I had to ask, was he sideswiped merging into traffic, or did they chase him down and do it? This is really quite simple. My son wasn't merging fast enough for said douchebag, so said douchebag sideswiped my son from behind on his way past him. You see, a large truck offers a visual advantage that smaller cars don't have. So dipshit grew impatient and thought he'd tech my kid a lesson. As if that weren't enough, he then laid in wait, followed my son, then boxed him in, jumped out of his truck and screamed at him. If that's not clear, I don't know. Read a book or something. Yes, pretty simple. So your son performed a hit and run. Interesting. When merging, you are to yield to the traffic already there. That is the law. Also, there is a law to pull over after an accident to exchange information. If your son had pulled over, there would have been no need to chase him. If that isn't clear, then you need to educate yourself and your son on the laws of the road. Glad you filled in the info needed to accurately assess the situation. I thought it sounded like he tried a hit and run. Turns out that is the case. Lucky the guy didn't call the cops. Moral of the story, yield to traffic when merging and pull over if you're involved in an accident. Obviously, you aren't literate enough to understand the description of the event described herein. Oh, really? Well, why don't we break this down Barney style for you then, buddy? I even found a nice little Google map to try to illustrate this for you. When I went in front of Food City on 95, I noticed that the most logical way that this would play out was if he was going northbound. So here's a crude little diagram of where he probably was and the vehicle that you're so mad about. Notice how the truck is already on the highway, and your son is in a merging lane. And since this isn't known to you, I'm going to quote the Arizona DMV driver's manual. When you are entering and exiting the highway, make sure you are in the proper lane well in advance so you can safely enter or exit the highway. Seems like your son was right so far. Next, let's highlight on the important parts. Yield the right-of-way to drivers already on the highway. That truck is already on the highway, your son is not. As you approach and enter a highway travel lane, increase your speed to match that of a vehicle already on the road. I'll give a little leeway on that one since I'm sure that's more towards an actual lane meant to speed up, and it might be hard to do in the center lane. Either way, your son should know that he has to yield to other vehicles already on the highway. It is not their responsibility to slow down for a vehicle merging in. Some do it to be nice, but technically that's not even legal. I'm also going to assume that he had his blinker on, which signaling does not give you the right-of-way. So he still doesn't have the right-of-way for the highway, meaning that the truck has no obligation to slow down. That is on your son merging. So as of now, we've already established that it was your son who was responsible for said accident, not said douchebag. But let's just say that it was said douchebag who was responsible. Did you and your son know that you could find the answers on what to do if you're involved in an accident in Arizona's driver's manual? Reporting crashes. If you are involved in a crash, you are to remain at the scene to provide assistance to any person injured or to exchange information with other drivers. You should provide driver's license number, name and address, insurance company name and policy number, information on witnesses of the crash, and license plate numbers. Meaning that your son, regardless of whether he caused the accident or not, should have pulled over to exchange information with the person, and to make sure that there were no injuries, which by the looks of the pictures there probably were none. Regardless, pulling over is still the law. But you state in your comment that they had to chase your son down, meaning that he didn't stop for an accident, which is technically a hit and run. So it's not really a surprise that said douchebag chased down your son. To go in further detail of what your son could have faced if they would have called the police and got hit with a hit and run, this is what happens if you fail to stop at a crash. If you are a driver involved in a crash where there is damage to a vehicle, injury, or death, you are required by law to stop your vehicle and remain at the scene of the crash. Provide aid to any injured person, including making arrangements for medical treatment by calling 911. Provide your name, address, and license plate number to emergency providers and law enforcement. Conviction for failure to stop will result in your driving privilege being suspended for 1 year if involving only damage to a vehicle. That's where your son would be right there. 1 year suspension of his license, buddy. Revoked for 3 years if involved injury other than death or serious physical injury. Revoked for 5 years, not including the time you are incarcerated if involving a serious physical injury. Or revoked for 10 years, not including the time you are incarcerated if involving a death. So being as there was only damage to a vehicle, your son would qualify for having a suspended license for 1 year, whether he was at fault or not of the accident, because it is a law to stop if there is an accident. And that's if he didn't cause it, which we've already established that your son did cause the crash. Why? Because he needs to yield to the people already on the highway. That is the law. They don't yield to the people merging in. I think what's even more sad and telling about the area is the fact that out of all the comments and reactions, not one person noticed this. Which, after driving in this city for years, really isn't surprising. That was your quick crash course on lessons of driving, brought to you by this guy and his son. Learn the laws of the road, people. So yeah, that was just a little random video of, I literally made that over that dude's comment. I made that whole video just because I'm so tired of the stupid drivers in town. And the fact that he went on there and complained about someone else when his son performed a hit and run after not properly merging was just crazy. And then add to it the fact that they had 50 plus reactions. And not one person pointed out that his son performed a hit and run and should merge with caution. I don't know, I found it mind-numbing, so I made that entire video just for him and his son. Posted it to my local group, and I'll probably end up, like I said, posting that to my Fear Your Maker once I announce what's going on. Wolf says the fact that you broke this down so thoughtfully is insane. Dude, in the post that I did in the group, I actually linked every page that I found all the resources to in the driver's manual and linked them to the driver's manual too. So that way they can't even try to rebuttal anything I've said. That's what I like to do when I'm quote unquote trolling, is I like to just provide the proof to where they can't even fight back what I say. It's the funniest shit. I've had people ban me, delete themselves from the group entirely, which is hilarious. I've had that happen multiple times. But more often than not, people, they'll ban me. I've had someone try to meet me at 2 in the morning at a bar. It was the funniest shit ever.
Sugar buns.
Oh, sugar buns.
Let me get some num sugar buns.
I hear them num sugar buns. Yeah. Dono HP 2011 with a $5 super chat says, learn the laws, people. Exactly. It's crazy how few people actually know the laws of the road. Which is why I am for every 5 years someone has to get a actual driving exam done. Make them pay like $20. Gets money back to the state and all that stuff. And it keeps people up on par of driving. Because obviously people lose knowledge.
I would fail that miserably.
You would fail what?
Having to redo my driving test.
Dude, you're a cop.
I drive too much like a cop now. I don't have to parallel park. Never had to parallel park in my life.
Well, you don't even got to do the parallel parking test in a lot of places. I know California does, but like a lot, like Arizona, we don't. Kansas didn't. Like I can parallel park like no other. That's super easy. In my opinion, I've never had an issue.
I can parallel park if I have to do it quickly. Now, if I stop and I take my time, that's a different story. It'll take me like an hour if I stop and take my time.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I don't know, pretty decently with all that stuff. Thank you again, Dono HP 2011. I appreciate it. Alpha Wolf says, "Hi, your maker. How are you? Love all your videos. Keep it up. You're the best." I appreciate that, dude. They appreciate it. Wolf says, "Come down here and fight me, sir. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Reconsider your life." Dude, like my responses were the best. When he got to the bar, he sent me a picture of the bar. He's like, "I'm here. Where are you at?" I was like, "I had to stop at the store to get a drink because I'm thirsty from walking. Can you come pick me up?" And like, dude, he's like, "You can't even afford a car? Blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Sorry, bro. Come pick me up and I'm gonna let you meet the pavement." I'm just talking hellish shit like a fucking idiot. And I got him to stay there for like 45 minutes waiting for me. And I was like, "Dude, you're an idiot." It's the funniest shit ever.
Santa Claus.
You rip, boy.
A gerbil on his back and a sleigh with rocket launchers.
Yes.
Not only am I a buff Santa Claus, I'm a buff tatted Santa Claus.
Andrea says, "I must admit, I have a fear of slip roads and merging." You know, I don't know, like I've never really had any of those fears. My mom has a big fear of certain things driving, but I've personally never had them. Fortunately, I should say. Yeah, I've always been a good driver. The one time I got pulled over was me being stupid. But I got a warning because I was cool about it, and the officer was cool about it.
Respectful.
Well, it was, I was in Kansas. It was, after I got out of the military. And I was in a rush to get to Kansas City. And I was cruising down, and the speed limit's 75 there. Oh my god, 2 gold weapons in this one house. Floor drops even, too. But, I was in a hurry to get up to Kansas City. So I'm going the speed limit. And then I see this car fly by me. I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to use him as a buffer. I think I told you this story. But I was like, shit, I'm going to use him as a buffer for the speeding. He'll get the ticket, not me. And we came up on a hill, and the cop caught both of us. And turned on his lights. I pulled over. The dude pulled over in front. And then the officer started walking up to my window, and the other car in front of me took off. Then the officer ran back to his car, pulled up next to me. He's like, "When you catch up, pull over." I was like, all right. So I caught up, and I pulled over to him. And then he came up to my car again. Like, he had pulled over the other dude, and he came up to my car again. Asked me why I was racing my buddy, and I was like, dude, I don't know that guy. I was just in a hurry where I was going. I told him I was trying to use him as a speed buffer. I figured he'd get pulled over instead of me. And he ended up just writing me like a $250 ticket. And then went to go deal with the other guy. I assume the other guy ended up getting probably towed. Did you come in this middle section? Okay, you are here. But yeah, that was the one time I've been pulled over for anything, really. Wolf wants to recommend Red Dead Redemption 2. I've heard great things about that game. I don't like to get into too many games. Like, I prefer to just know a couple very well as opposed to a whole bunch a little bit, you know? Someone said, ouch, 250, rest in peace. Man, at the time I was working, funny enough, I was working at a Chinese restaurant. And they were people straight from China. And like how I met them was the funniest shit ever. It was fucking hilarious. So I go and I ordered Chinese food. I'm in the military at the time actually. And I ordered Chinese food and my card gets double charged. So I call him, I'm like, hey, hey, there's a scar right here, bro. I was like, hey, why you ripped me off? And he's like, oh, you tough guy, come down here. And I was like, all right, I'll be down there. So I showed up down there and he ended up being really cool. Like we were both chill when we got there, you know, in person. We were just really nice to each other. And he ended up refunding all the money and then gave me like free food and everything. And then while I was going in, I noticed a help wanted in his window. And as you'll know, Teddy, when you're in garrison, you kind of, it's like a 9 to 5 in the military. And you're not really getting paid the greatest. So I was looking for a part-time job anyways. So, you know, I asked him about it and he's like, yeah, you can be a driver, blah, 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 for delivery. I was like, cool. So I ended up, he just hired me on the spot. They're like, yeah, you'll work here. I was like, right on. So I was working like, that was that time. And then I ended up moving away after a whole bunch of stuff. And then I moved back later on and got a job like probably 4 years later. I'm down by this portal, I'm going through. Like 4 years later. And they gave me a job on the spot again because we were all really cool. We were essentially family at that point. And they were, like I said, straight from China. Like the wife, Lisa, her real name was Zhang Cao, I think, something like that. But she went by Lisa. Oh no, Zehao. It was Zehao. I remember because he was always yelling this. He was like Zehao, or some shit like that. Okay, and trying to find them. Are they in this crevice? Oh, that was you. Where are they?
Across the chasm.
What? And name the area. Oh, I see them. They're coming to me.
Say literally across the chasm.
I hit one for 30. The one on the left. Watch that one on the right. I think he's sniping. But yeah, they explained to me right off the bat. They're all, hey, we're gonna sound like we're yelling at each other, but we're not. Oh my god. I'm gonna die, bro. I'm dead. Fortunately, we both suck. We all suck so bad.
I know.
Like them and us. Them and us, dude. We were just sitting there. None of us could hit our shots. It was the funniest shit ever, dude. I was just in a fight for like 2 minutes and did not hit them once. Close quarters with an automatic shotgun.
I hit the guy that I was fighting maybe twice with my shotgun, and I hit one of them a couple of times.
Dude, he can't hear me now. I hit not even one person. The entire time. Oh my god, that was amazing. I don't think you, dude, like I don't think I could try to be that bad. That was amazing. Like I did not hit even one pellet from my shotgun that entire fight, and I kept living because they were missing there. That was amazing. I can't. That's even better than killing them both, in my opinion. Like that.
Oh god, yeah.
That was amazing. You're never gonna come against someone just as bad as you like that in a normal game.
God, no.
That is awesome. Okay. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Oh wait, I got some. I forgot my wife got me some. Okay, so anyways, I mean, that was a whole backstory that I just did about me working at the Chinese restaurant. But essentially, I was working like 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, had 1 day off. And that was a half day because for a lot of the Chinese, like a half day is considered a day off. Like they're hard workers. It's crazy. So I was doing that. And like honestly, 250 at the time was nothing for me. Because I worked 2 blocks from where I lived. So I didn't even have a car because I could literally walk to work. And I was working so much I didn't have time to go anywhere. So I was paying $600 a month for my rent at the time, which was like a 2-bedroom apartment, and it covered it covered all the utilities, everything except internet. And internet, it was through Cox Communications, and their internet was so fucked up the entire time I lived there. They gave me credit free the entire time because they could not figure out what was wrong with it. So I had extremely slow internet, but it was free the entire time. So like I was paying $600 a month in bills minus food, which I barely ever bought, and I was working 6 days a week, 12 plus hours a day. And yeah, 250 at the time really wasn't a big deal. So I caught a break with that ticket for 250. I didn't consider that bad. I actually, yeah, that wasn't, I don't even think that's like the biggest fine I've ever had to pay.
It's not the biggest fine I've ever had to pay.
I honestly, for what I did, I was driving like 120 or 110 maybe. I know it was at least 100 and a 75. It might have just been 100. I don't think I was going 120.
In the state of Texas.
Yeah, I remember you telling me it was. I don't think I was going on. I think it was 100 that I was going in a 75, which is still a felony. That's reckless driving. And
driving and anything 30 over in the state of Texas is a felony.
Yeah, that's why I consider the $250 fine is nothing. And he knew he hooked me up too. You know, it was just all about me being polite and telling him how it was. I was just trying to get. Whoops. I was just trying to get somewhere, and he was just trying to get his job done. Janelle says, your daughter was and is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good night, Matthew. Thank you for dropping in, dude. I hope you have a wonderful night or day. I'm assuming night since you said goodnight. Unless you were saying goodnight to someone else. I got 2 deagles, bro.
I have 4 shotguns.
I have no shotguns, no ARs. I got a plunger gun and 2 deagles. Are you in the middle?
Have you? Plunger gun and 3 shotguns. And
oh, there's.
SMG.
All right, I got a shotgun here. All right, I'm gonna hit these chests up in here. There's a slurp up here. Come take it, and there's a mini. Right where I'm at, you'll be full shield.
I have a quad launcher.
Nice. Oh, I'm stuck in my menu. Okay, you went through that one?
Yep.
Dono says 7:03 a.m. about to go to bed. Have a good night, Dono. Thank you so much for the support. I'm glad you made it to the stream, dude. I hope you get some rest. That's probably about the time I'll end up going to bed too. Did you search all these areas, bro?
Yeah, I've been doing work.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna just harvest some stuff. And then we can hit that teleporter. Baby.
Shit blowing up all around me.
What's going on?
I'm pretty sure people were throwing dynamite at me.
Oh, is it? Did you take damage?
No.
And what happened to your health? You should be at full health. You should be at 100.
Full health.
No, you should be at 100. I gave you a mini and a slurp.
Yeah, I was in the process of drinking the slurp when the dynamite exploded next to me, so I stopped drinking the slurp to run away.
Were they here in the middle or what?
No, they were in that house or near that house that I was in.
Which one?
One right underneath us. Some trouble.
No, I'm just fucking around. Okay. I was trying to see if they'd come out. I don't have much for mats.
I don't either.
Don't know hype.
I've got 100 wood, 53 stone, and 2 metal.
Don't know hype 2011 or don't know HP, whatever it's supposed to stand for, man. Thank you so much. Sending them sugar buns up in here with another $10 super chat. Says, think he dropped this here. I picked it up for you. Night people, night your maker. Thank you so much for dropping in, dude. I really do appreciate all the support. I hope you get some good rest. And me and Teddy will try to win this, but we're gonna lose. But I'm optimistic that we'll win. We'll try to win this for you, brother. Oh, I got an RPG. We just won this game, bro. Dude, I got a porta rift too. And boom boxes. Come get these boom boxes. Get up here.
Bro,
Do you know what these boom boxes do?
Like 10 miles away. No, I don't know what a
Alright, well fuck.
does.
I'm taking the boom box over the deagle. There's a deagle up here, man. If you don't know what it does, I can't be the one to try to inform you. Do you have rocket? Oh, you have a quad launcher. Okay.
Yeah, I have a quad launcher.
Okay, I need rockets. We need rockets, bro. Let's get an airplane and let's go loot somewhere. I got an idea. You get your own airplane and catch up with me, brother. Vision Tactics.
Bro, I'm right
Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, you get your own airplane. 2 is better than 1, bro. These airplanes are so OP. We want 2 of them. Is that you shooting at me? No, they're right here below me. Fuck, dude. Alright, I'm porta rifting us. Where was he?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I couldn't even see the guy. I was looking up too. Make sure you jump out before it explodes. You'll see a little health meter on it. Otherwise, you'll take a whole bunch of damage. Tried to warn ya. Hack says I'd watch, but I'm in school. Hey man, concentrate on school. That's no problem at all. Get in there. Get in more cover, bro. You got minis there too. MKY, what up? Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I think they took your plane.
There was a lot of planes up there. I'm sure they grabbed a new one. I would think.
Give me the mini.
Yeah, you got chests up there too, so you might even get a big papa. Big papa.
Oh, I got a present.
Nice. Nice.
I'm in a box.
Yep. You can throw that porta-fort down and have a base whenever. You're good. I would wait till the next circle for it. Oh, no, no, use it, use it, use it! Throw it right at your feet. That's not at your feet. Get in the door. Get in the... Oh, too late. They already got it now. You just gave it to them. Behind you. They're up there. Right around there. Yep. They built up. They're surrounding you, bro. They're below you now.
Yeah, I can hear them.
Build yourself a 1x1. Build walls around. Oh, too late. No, not a shotgun. Nice try.
I was working on switching weapons.
Nice try, dude. What game system is this? I'm on PlayStation 4, but I use a mouse and keyboard, so we get against PC people. So even he's on PlayStation 4 also, so he's on a controller too. So he's even more at a disadvantage. But like, we're both, you know, in a little bit of a disadvantage. We get the capped frames and whatnot, but it's still fun. Doesn't matter.
My animals love talking to me.
Porta-fort. Yeah, it's the Porta-Fortress now.
Talkative animals.
Tell him to shut up. Well, we'll probably do this last game and then end the stream. I didn't plan on it being this long anyways. So we'll, it's already 2.5 hours. Play this game out in the stream. Yeah. Then I got a video coming out later today for everybody. And for those of you that might have missed yesterday's video, that's already out, obviously, if it's yet.
Have to go get a haircut before I go to the doctor.
Nice, so you have to be going and getting that done here soon.
Next 2 hours.
Uno asks, do I like it better with keyboard or remote? If I were to have stayed with the reason I switched to keyboard and mouse was because they had you couldn't turn aim assist off, and I'm a big sniper. That was a huge turn off for me. They didn't have all the different controller schemes that they had now. So like that's the reason I switched. But if they had all the options that I had now, I would have just stayed controller. But I switched for, like I said, to not have aim assist. Since sniper's like my thing, and it really sucked. And also, the building and everything was just, man, it was so bad when the game first came out. But overall now, I'd say keyboard and mouse. But the thing is, you're still on a PlayStation, so it can only go so fast. So you still lose a lot of frames, so... For what you're going up against, for what you get, it's kind of hard. Like, I've had it many times where my weapon won't even load into my inventory. And then they get to land afterwards, pick up a weapon, and then theirs loads in immediately because they're on a PC. They can load it faster. So, I mean, you're kind of like tossing up at that point. Once you get loot, and if there's no lag and everything, it's a little more even, I would say. No, I got a present. Get this material before I destroy it with the present. Alright. How far do we gotta go? We're not gonna go too far. I'll hold these balloons for now. I got a mini. Oh, you're already full. There's a bush up here if you want it, bro.
No, I'm good. Feel gypped by this house.
Yeah, I got a decent loadout. Nothing to complain over.
I have a lot of green.
I dropped a gold thermal over here. I don't know if you like the thermal.
Nah, I despise the thermal.
I do too. Actually, I went through that way. You went through that way.
We've already gone through all of this.
Uno says I have a. Go through the other one. There was another one to the right that wasn't hit. Yeah, boogie, 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 boogie. Pump up here if you don't have one.
I had like 3 at one point in time.
I have a paranormal story I want to submit later today. I gotta type it up, but still remember what happened on that particular experiment. Yeah, I'm definitely down to here, and I'm always looking for a good paranormal story. Looking forward to this submission. I still have a lot that I gotta go through as well.
Got a big one.
Big Papa, big shield.
Yeah, big shield.
Alright, I'm on my way. Where was it at? Okay, I see it.
Up at the top.
You didn't harvest this wood? You're a madman. White Wolf says, I love your voice. Ah, I appreciate that. I've never been a fan of my voice. Alright, I'm out, bro. I say we try to get an airplane over here. I don't even think anyone landed over here. Ooh, there's a deagle. You carry minis?
No, I'm not carrying any minis.
Huna says, I want to play with you guys, but y'all about to hop off, plus I'm too lazy to plug in my PS4. I feel you, bro.
Shot at, bro.
From the city. They're in the storm. Oh my god, I'm under the map. I think I'm gonna... Yes, I think I'm going to die. I'm dead. Okay. Okay. Jump out. Hide. Jump out and hide. Dogaleli with a $2 super chat says, I'm gonna reinstall Fortnite right quick and stream snipe you. Bro, we're about to get off, but yeah, feel free to do that. I don't mind, dude. Like I say, I'm not good enough to even beat people that aren't stream sniping. As you can see, dude, I just died to no one. But yeah, definitely install it. I'm down to get stream sniped. Oh, dude, behind you. He's to your left. You didn't see him?
Yeah, I saw him.
Get him with a deagle. Be a man. Oh, there's his buddy right there. Get him with a deagle. To your right, to your right. Get the one in the back. To your right, to your right, to your right. There you go. Oh, get it, son. Come on, show us those shots, bro. Jump like a man. Nice. Get it, line it up. Line it up, line it up. Ooh, ooh, close. Jump in the air, line it up. Oh, you get someone else from the left is helping you. So be careful. Leafy says story soon. I'm probably actually ending the stream here in a minute. I didn't plan on it being almost 3 hours long, as you can tell by the title. But there will be a new video out today. It's already up for all my patrons and whatnot. Ooh, and the people that were here for the stream got to hear it. So, yeah, there'll definitely be a new story. And I also posted yesterday, so plenty of new content out. But I'll probably just go on into the stream after this game. After Teddy shows us his skills. TYR says, what the fuck was that? I think it was just a bug in the game. Oh, I had to have been, obviously. I just got stuck under the map and I couldn't do anything, so... I'm just gonna assume that that's a known bug? I don't know. Yeah, what should have happened there is I should have dropped out of my airplane and been on the land with 100 health and 100 shield because I jumped out in time and all that stuff. So that's what should have happened. Then Dogalele says I forgot. It's already installed, so take this $2. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, feel free next stream or dude, I'm on random times, so you might even just run into me. Like, I actually got teamed up with Typical Gamer one time. I'm sure some of you Fortnite players will know who he is. The professional Typical Gamer. It was the funniest stuff ever, dude. I died right off the bat. I sat there and watched him. He got like an 18 kill win. I still have that game recorded, too. I'm just sounding like an idiot in that game. But, Yeah, no, I'm down. You can snipe me, whatever, it don't matter. I need to get better at the game. Plus, once you get good enough, then that's free kills. If you're good enough. Yeah, you adopted my tactic. Leafy says, you have entered the void. Yes, I entered the Fortnite void, I think. I've heard of other streamers had it happening. I've never seen it happen, so. I mean, there's nothing I can control at that point. So. One of those unfortunate things. They porta rifted. Yeah. Teddy's like a ninja in the night. I'm too busy sucking in Overwatch while stream. I feel you, dude. But it's all about having fun, whether you suck or not. If you can just have fun with it, that's what it's about. Once a game rages me too much, then I switch to another game. And then get raged at that one. And then switch back to the other one so I can get raged at that one. And yeah. Do it, dude. You have 100% accuracy with that thing. Anywhere that red dot is, it will hit immediately. You didn't hit them. You missed them again. He's scared.
I don't think he knows where I'm at.
No, even with the giant balloon, he's getting shot by another one.
Shot at
Yeah, hit him. Hit him. Don't be scared. Shoot him. Oh, gotta be. Talk says you. But bro, I've been subbed for ages, and your voice is honestly the best to listen to instead. Do you stream anything else or just Fortnite? I occasionally do like Dead by Daylight or something, but pretty much just these two games for now.
In that little box of his.
I would do like Rocket League or something, but it gets a lot of people too dizzy because it's a lot of moving. Wolf says, alright bro, I'm back from making myself some eggs. Scrambled eggs to be exact. Ooh, that sounds good, man. That sounds really good.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Just in time to watch Teddy do this thing right here. And then the stream's gonna end, but at least you can enjoy your eggs. Teddy's a madman, look at him. Rushing right in. And yeah, running away. Now's your chance to build up behind them. They're fighting. To your left, build up to your left and get up behind them. Yep.
Oh my god, I think I might be out of mats.
Just get up to theirs at least. One more left. No. Okay. Well, either way, just build one more ramp where you just broke it. You still gotta get up there a little. There you go. You can just chill there. I think you're dead, bro. Good try. Oh, they got wrecked too. They got smacked immediately after. You were the perfect distraction for the other team to come in and just wipe them up. That was beautiful, dude. You helped them. Nice try. Heidi says, when is the next live stream, do you think? It'll probably be either like tomorrow, probably another late night one like this one, or the day after. We'll probably listen to some stories. I'll probably have some stories playing over, and then I'll just play Fortnite in the background or something. But we'll listen to the stories of 2017 because a lot of people were saying they wanted to hear those. Kind of like we did last year. What we did is we do like 4 to 8 hour stream where we listen to stories together type of thing, and we decide which stories are the best of the year. So we'll probably start doing something like that tomorrow or the day after, and I'll just play Fortnite in the background, but have stories going over it type of thing. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there. And I really do appreciate everyone dropping in. And for those of you that are patrons, make sure you check it out. There's a new video over there. And for those of you that aren't patrons, that video will be released probably like 12 hours, probably 13 hours, something like that. But I appreciate everyone dropping in for the stream, and I will catch you all in the next video. And make sure you go watch my recent video if you missed it. Watch it right. Una says, you don't mind if I add you later? You can add me, bro. I don't know if I will. I still have a whole bunch of invites I haven't accepted and whatnot, but I'm super on at random times, and I don't play with a lot of people. I prefer just random duos even, honestly.
Sorry, I had to
Feel
see
free
how
to add.
that one ended.
No, that's fine, bro. I'm
Wanted
just
to
winding
see
up
if
the stream, so.
that pair that murked those people that killed me would make it through, and they absolutely destroyed that last team.
Nice, dude. That's always fun to watch. Yeah, I was just winding up the stream, so it's all good. I want to thank Teddy for being my duo's partner and doing some work, getting us some extra points, all that good stuff. I got a pistol elimination somewhere in that game. I don't know.
Yeah, at some point in time, I got a rocket elimination. I'm not sure when or how, but it happened.
Interesting. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for dropping in for the stream. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you all in the next video. Have a great morning or night, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. Bye.